Here we are, guys. We have a fresh Earth Island that we are jumping straight into by heading on over to the market and getting our first monster, Tweedle. Now, guys, I don't know if the opening of the song is going to be that much different because you don't really have that many options for things to change, but I know the melodies play on different sections of the songs now, and by the time you get every monster on the island, the Earth Island song sounds completely different. There she goes, kicking in. And right off the bat, guys, la la la. We're getting that same sound that we typically get from Tweedle. Like I said, guys, we're not going to notice the differences until we get multiple monsters on the island, but I think here shortly, we're going to notice a drastic change in the Earth Island song that we know. Next up, guys, we have Potbelly. Dude, this is so nostalgic. Running through all of these OG monsters. Guys, I haven't got these monsters on my islands literally so long, guys. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and place Potbelly down and see if this affects our new Earth Island melody. There we go. Potbelly's kicking in. And it looks like Tweedle kind of takes a break as he kicks in. Then Tweedle's back. Awesome, guys. This is exciting. One of my most popular videos on this channel is me actually doing the playthrough of Earth Island. So I'm really excited to be back on this island, getting those nostalgic vibes, and I'm sure you guys are as well. Noggin is our next monster, and guys, after him, we're getting Mammoth, and then we're going to move on to breeding, guys. Earth Island breeding, dude. I did not think... Okay, I have to... Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm getting nightmares from this castle screen. Why is my cat... Bro! I'm getting nightmares from the screen. I remember having to upgrade my castle and just being broke and not having this stuff to do. That's hilarious, man. This whole video... 750,000? Oh my... Dude, that costs more. Okay, guys, a thing to note. It costs a lot more to upgrade your castle over here on the Mirror Islands than it does on the base island. 2.2 million is the next one? Oh my... Bro, y'all better get ready to spend some money. All right, guys, back to Noggin, though. Let's go ahead and place him down on our island here. Take a look at how he meshes in with our other monsters. Oh, there we go. We can hear our castle base kicking in as well. Nice, giving us our little melody. And this is actually starting to sound like Earth Island now. This is going to be interesting, bro. I cannot wait to hear what the island sounds like at the end of this video. It's going to be insane. Mammoth is next in line. And man, once again, it has been months since I got Mammoth placed on an island, dude. You don't need him outside of the natural islands, I believe. So it's been so long. Let's go ahead and place him down here and hear what he sounds like. There we go. He's kicking in. And right now, it's just him and Noggin duetting. And I'm trying to remember if this is exactly what he sounds like in the original Earth Island. It's kind of hard. I've been hearing this song, so now my brain is confusing the normal song from this remixed one. So I don't know, guys. Oh, there we go. I'm hearing that melody. I love this island so much, guys. Okay, we're heading back on over to the market now, and I think we're actually about to start breeding. There's so many epic and rare monsters, bro. Okay, yes, Dandito is our next monster in line, and we're gonna have to breed air and plant to get this monster. So, all right, guys, we're heading straight on over to the breeding structure here, and we're gonna be throwing Tweedle in with Potbelly. Dude, every bit, I keep saying it, but every bit of this is so nostalgic. It's like we're going through the baselines again, and we now have Dandito on the island, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and place her down here. Yo, wait, Mammoth sounds different there. I think he went higher. I don't know. Something just sounded different there. It's awesome, bro. I'm already hearing subtle changes of this remix kicking into our song. Oh, there we go. Dandito with her falsetto. And she's working nicely off Noggin and Mammoth. Just keep your feet on the ground and move your head all around. Oh, dude, I cannot wait for us to get the wordos, guys. I love how this is progressing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm noticing little changes, guys. The main focal point behind this new Earth Island is the fact that now certain monsters sing at different times, which is shifting our melody over, and it's emphasizing certain monsters that haven't really been emphasized, and subtly just changes a lot of things up, so which inevitably gives us a completely new song whenever you have all of the monsters placed down, including the wubboxes, guys. Everything's different, guys. This is so high. I can't wait to hear all these monsters, guys. We're gonna keep moving forward. Tango being the next monster in line, and he's gonna be air and cold. It's so funny, guys. I remember whenever I first went through these islands, I would call those elements like leaf and snow and stuff like that, and the comment section would grill me. I remember you guys would be so mad that I would get those incorrect. So, guys, we're gonna throw Tweedle in with Mammoth, and this should be able to get our Pango monster. There he is, guys. First try. I don't even have wishing torches. Are there wishing torches on the Mirror Islands? I don't know. I actually haven't looked. But here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and place Pango down here and hear what he sounds like on the island. there we are. And we're getting that typical clacking sound. I don't know when it comes to monsters like this if we're actually going to be able to notice any differences in this remix until later on down the road, because this guy's so subtle. I mean, you're not really getting much of a tempo change or anything like that. So that's just kind of what my mind is expecting moving in with those subtle background monsters like Pango, for example. Our next monster, guys, is going to be Cybop, and I actually won him earlier, and it just like placed him on my island. Literally, I didn't even want to get him. It just gave it to me, so I had no option. We're not going to be breeding him. We're just going to awaken him here and hear what he sounds like. There we are, the famous Cybop voice from Earth Island. Oh, dude, he's so good. Guys, Cybop on Earth Island is one of my favorite versions of Cybop. Awesome, guys. Okay, now at this point, you're really actually starting to hear that Earth Island melody come into fruition, which is cool, guys. It's sick being on this side of it as well. I'm already hearing the original melody through these monsters. But the thing is, I know once we get some of these vocal monsters, we're gonna hear the shift change, and the new Earth Island is gonna start sinking through, and then everything's just gonna be a lot different. It's gonna be shocking. I'm ready to hear that mix into us here, guys. But honestly, I'm ready to get Furcorn on the island. Let's focus on getting him next. I love everything about this, guys. I'm just excited that they're still doing changes with my singing monsters, still giving us these updates, changing the mirror islands, changing the songs, getting a new Earth Island. Like, I did not think that would even be possible. But here we are, guys, and I know it's not completely new. And we have to, okay, we're about to spend that 2 million that we were talking about from earlier, sadly. Let's go ahead and upgrade this and take a look at it. We have our typical new castle design with the mushrooms on top. 4.5 million for the next one. Okay, guys, just something to keep in mind. Make sure you have a lot of gold if you want to do what I'm doing right now and completely get the new Earth Island monsters, because it's gonna cost you a lot. But like I was saying, guys, I know it's not like a full new island, but the fact that we're changing the melody in some of these monsters and moving around their placements is really giving it that new vibe for me. Oh, yes, we have Furcorn's falsetto. Oh man, Furcorn's voice is so beautiful. I remember the first time I got Furcorn on this island. Oh, dude, I was so excited with his vocal. This is really interesting, guys. Okay, so I'm hearing right now things are a little bit different. Let's just sit with the song. Right now, things are sounding pretty similar, but I feel like I'm noticing monsters come in at different times. It's just kind of hard to tell at the moment. Whenever we get our wordos in those kind of monsters place, I think it's gonna really become more evident, these changes. But I feel like I'm noticing subtle things, but honestly, I've been here listening to this, and I'm kind of confused how I said earlier with the what Earth Island even sounds like anymore. Honestly, wait, guys, we're gonna actually go on over to the normal Earth Island just for a quick second and try to hear the comparison of the opening of the island here. Okay, it's hard when you have Chorister because it kind of overtakes everything. But I don't know. Yeah, this is hard because a lot of monsters we don't actually have right now, so it's hard to actually tell the comparison. So we're just gonna go. That was a bad idea. That didn't help at all. Let's head back on over here, guys, and get our next monsters placed down. Which honestly, guys, after hearing the dipsters, I think I want to go ahead and get those guys placed down on my island here. Thankfully, guys, y'all are still sending me keys every single day. I have 2,500. You guys are quick to send me keys daily, so I don't think I'm ever gonna run out of those. So that should not be a problem with getting our dipsters placed down here. I'm gonna go ahead and run through and get all of them. I'm already hearing the background of them kick in. I don't even remember the last time I got dipsters, guys. I haven't purchased these monsters that we're getting in today's video in so long, so this is just a road of nostalgia for me. If you guys are still watching and you cannot wait to hear the final version of this new Earth Island, then be sure to smash that subscribe button for me, guys. We're really close to 500,000, and I want to get 1 million by the end of the year, so I can only do that if you watching click that subscribe button for me and help me out. Here we go, guys. We have all of our dipsters placed down, and they're steadily kicking in at this section of the song. Oh, there we go. I forget how much of a big role the dipsters play on Earth Island. Yo, this is awesome, bro. Okay, now I'm really hearing. With each new monster, Earth Island sinking its teeth into this mirror version and really come out here. All right, guys, so we're hearing the minor changes, but we know there's a lot more to come. And the final version of this new Earth Island song is going to sound completely different. Grub is going to be the first monster we are targeting today. And for him, we're going to be throwing, I believe, Podbelly in with Noggin. I'm pretty sure that's going to be our plant and earth elements. Yes, that's correct. Guys, the interesting thing about replaying these islands is the fact that you see all of these new monsters in a different perspective compared to how you saw them when you initially played the game, which is just super interesting. Guys, we bred Shrub first try there. This is our beatboxing king, guys. Let's go ahead and place him on the island and see how he affects the song. And there we go, sliding in, giving us that little spit beatboxing sound. Shrub is one of the fan favorites. Even though he doesn't really do that much for the song, he's still here giving us that little beatbox animation. I already know the voice actor was just spitting into the mic, making this guy sound. Guys, I mentioned this beforehand, but as of right now, it's kind of hard to see our new melody meshing into the soundtrack because we don't have all of the monsters placed. I think once we start to get more of a foundation built, we're going to start noticing the changes that they implemented with that new update. Drumpler is our next monster in line. We have earth and cold elements, guys, so that should be Noggin along with Mammoth, I believe. So heading on over to the breeding structure, let's go ahead and throw these two monsters in together. With these melody changes that we got with the Mirror Islands, we also received another update, that being the Merged Mirror Islands. So the reality is they've been showing a lot more attention to the Mirror Island aspect of the game, and I'm not sure if that's a coincidence or not, guys. I feel like there might be some more things coming in this area of the game, but for now, guys, we got Drumpler on the island, so let's go ahead and listen to him mesh in here. Oh, dude, every time I hear his song, I just think of like the high school bands. There's always that one drummer playing, and it sounds exactly like Drumpler. He's actually one of my favorite drumming monsters when it comes to the baseline islands of the game. I think he does a very good job here. You know, he has a pretty simple task at hand, but I think he does it pretty well. Obviously, a monster like Drumpler is not going to take over the song and just have this dominant solo or anything. He has a mission, and that's to drum for the song, and he does it pretty well. I'm actually going to move Furcorn, guys. I don't like him up here. I feel like this is not spacing my island out properly, so we're going to throw him right here. Dude, he starts kicking in right when I move him. Love it, guys. Earth Island just has a melody that's unique to its own self, and it's just one of those islands, guys. It's everyone's fan favorite, especially when it comes to the beginning of the game. Obviously, I think there are other islands that have better melodies, but it's just, yeah, Earth Island's kind of in its own lane. Guys, Reedling is the next monster. With Reedling, we're entering into 3-element territory, which we have not been yet on the Mirror Island. So I think what would be wise for us to do is head on over to the structure section and go in and get our wishing torches placed down, guys. We haven't had to use these yet because we've only been breeding 1- and 2-element monsters. So now that we're getting a little bit more advanced with our island, we're gonna go ahead and utilize the wishing torches, which whenever I first actually played the game, I had no idea these were even existing. I think by the time I actually got to Earth Island, I kind of understood it at that point because you guys in the comment section made sure to let me know. But hey, this time around, we know exactly how helpful they are. So before we get into breeding the 3 elements, we're gonna get them all placed down, and I know you guys don't want to watch me do this, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip to when we finally have them all on the island. All right, guys, so we have our wishing torches, and they're all lit. So now, with that being said, let's go ahead and take another look here at Reedling just so that I make sure that I do the correct breed here. So we have air, plant, and earth. I believe air on this island is actually Pango. Oh wait, no, Tweedle, obviously, duh. And that's with plant as well, actually. So we're gonna be using a 2-element, which is gonna be Dandito here. So let's go ahead and throw her in with Noggin, and this should be the best combination in order to get this monster bred. It looks like we took an L off the bat. We probably bred a Noggin. Okay, yeah, we bred a Noggin there. So we're gonna go ahead and zap this monster over to a Celeste or a Wublin. Guys, I placed all of the Wublins on my island once again because I'm about to start finally pushing to get the Wubboxes there. But that's gonna be another video down in the future, but just know, guys, Wubbox for Wublin Island video is coming soon. But for now, guys, we got Reedling bred right there. Only took us like 2 tries, which is great. We're gonna go ahead and zap her over to the nursery. With her being unlocked, let's go ahead and play. Okay, we have to upgrade the castle. We have to upgrade the castle. Dude, I always forget this is like a part of the process that you have to do. And guys, one thing that is completely different from the common normal islands over here to the Mirror Islands is the cost of the castle. I just spent like 5 million, and it wasn't anywhere near as expensive on my first round getting these castles upgraded. But guys, we have Reedling now, so let's go ahead and place this monster on the island and hear how it affects the new Earth Island melody. Okay, guys, it looks like Reedling is actually coming in the same place that she comes in on the normal Earth Island melody. And we're just getting that typical kind of climbing sound, nothing crazy here, just coming in and out with her flute. Okay, now she's in the chorus. Dude, I can just hear the wordos. And move your head all around. Like I said, guys, it's still kind of hard for me to hear the details change with the update because I just feel like it's because we don't have the other monsters down. So I'm just gonna trust that that's what's happening. But I have heard that the song does sound completely different whenever you get the final version. So guys, be sure to stick around because we're gonna be getting it. But for now, guys, let's put our focus towards getting Pom-Pom on the island. Heading over to the breeding structure, guys, we're gonna be throwing air, earth, and snow in together. So let's do air, earth, that's gonna be Cybop. And then in with Mammoth is probably gonna be the highest likely chance of getting this monster bred. We have a 9-hour wait time off the bat, and it looks like we did breed Pom-Pom first try. Guys, I'm not sure. Is it easier to get the monsters on your mirror islands compared to the normal islands? I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I feel like we've been getting everything very easily. But nonetheless, guys, Pom-Pom is here, so let's go ahead and hear how she affects the song as well. Okay. And we're getting that typical cheerleader vibe from her. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I am noticing some differences here as far as the surrounding monsters. Like, does Cybop go at the same time as her on the normal island? I can't really remember, guys. I might be thinking too deeply into it. I feel like I am noticing a little bit of subtle difference. You guys might be able to spot it down in the comment section. Please let me know. I'll be checking those out. But I feel like some things are getting tweaked, but I just can't put a pin on it yet due to the lack of monsters. But we're going to keep on pushing forward and see if we can change that. But just something I'm definitely noting for sure. Chorister is our next monster in line. The 4-element, guys. I feel like we bred these monsters so quickly. We're already moving on to the 4-element monster. It looks like we don't really even have anyone on the island yet. I guess that's probably because all of the rare versions. Wait, actually, let me go check out my normal Earth Island really quickly. For some reason, I'm feeling like there's not... I know there are. I know all the monsters are there, but when you just look at my Earth Island, it just looks like we have so many more options here. But honestly, I guess that also is due to, like, Hula being a seasonal monster. She's not currently available, and then we have all of the rare and epic versions of these monsters, so that's definitely why I'm overthinking that. Plus, I have, like, 30 choristers on the island. But alright, guys, I just wanted to check that out real quickly, because it felt a little odd to me, but now I think I kind of understand why it felt that way. Moving back on over to Mirror Earth Island, let's see if we can get chorister bred and placed on our new Mirror Earth Island. Alright, guys, the best combination for him is going to be Noggin along with the Thumpies, which I'm not seeing. Wait, do we not have the Thumpies on the island? Oh, wait a second. Wait, did I just skip over breeding them? No, the Thumpies aren't here. Wait, that's interesting, guys. Okay, I can actually place the Thumpies because I own one in my inventory, but for some reason, you can't breed the Thumpies on the Mirror Island. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know why, but for some reason you can. Okay, dude, I felt like we were missing some people, so I wonder if there are any other monsters that we're missing here. I'm not sure, guys, but I think for the sake of the video, I'm going to be using these Thumpies and placing them on our island. That way we can have them. Okay, so the animation and stuff is all here. Everything's good. These monsters are definitely on the island, but for whatever reason, you can't breed them. I don't know, guys. Y'all let me know down in the comment section why that is, because that's definitely an interesting fact here. All right, guys, now that we have them on the island, let's head back on over to the breeding structure, and we're going to be throwing Noggin in with them. This should be our highest likely chance of getting chorister bred. Again, guys, we've had a pretty high percentage getting these monsters so far. Everything's been like second or third try. But typically when you get to the 4-element territory, that's when you start experiencing some difficulty with getting the monsters bred, so I wouldn't be surprised if it actually takes us a bit here. I'm still just kind of really confused about the fact that the Thumpies were not breedable. Guys, we have an 18-hour wait time. This is definitely going to be chorister. There he is. It looks like he has a costume on as well. I don't know what he's going to be wearing here. Oh, yo, he's got those bands like he was working out. So cool, guys. We have the 4... I have to upgrade the castle again. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm kind of running low on diamonds as well. Hopefully... Dude, 6.7 million? Oh my gosh, bro. We are rolling through coins here. It's all good. We're going to go ahead and speed this up. With this being upgraded, we should be able to place chorister down on the island now and see how the 4-element is meshing into our song. Okay, we're hearing the symphony of voices kick in. Guys, chorister, another one of the fan favorites. We just have 6 voices all harmonizing together, blending into our harmony beautifully. Okay, and then he kind of takes a break there, guys. And once again, I'm really trying to hear this new melody, but I'm struggling to see it work through the crevices of the song. Okay, but this is sounding a little different to me. Right now, it's just chorister and Cybop. It's just those two alone, as well as Drumpler, obviously. I feel like this might be an updated version. And then everything begins to loop there again. Super interesting, guys. We're seeing the monsters. We're seeing this new melody slowly work its way in. Today, we're returning to the Mirror Earth Island. And guys, this is finally the episode of the series where we get the Wordos. A really exciting subsect of monsters, guys. Barcelona and Stuart both are going to be completing our song by the end of this video. I made a discovery in our last Mirror Island episode, guys, and that is that not all of the monsters are actually available for us in the market. We figured this out because I actually already had a few monsters in my inventory that were free to place down. And that monster wasn't actually available to us in the market, such as right now we have Clamble. We have 2 free Clambles. And if I scroll right here to get Clamble bred on the island, as you guys can see, he's not here, which kind of creates a problem, especially when you consider breeding, because you need certain monsters to make certain breeds take place on your island. And we're actually going to need that today with Clamble. So thankfully, this is going to come in clutch, guys. But I'm not sure the dynamic that my singing monsters rolls with when it comes to allowing certain monsters to be on the mirror islands and not making other monsters breedable. I don't really know, guys. If y'all know why those details are like that, please let me know down in the comment section below. There we go. Clamble is slowly kicking back into our melody here. And we're just going to let this play out, guys. We're towards the opening of our song. Oh. Yup. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there we go. And now we move to the next portion here. And he's kind of moving the animation with his head. Guys, hearing this melody piece together has been one of the most nostalgic experiences I've had playing this game. And it's continuing here with Clamble. Very interesting, guys. Okay, with Clamble being placed down, I'm not sure. I feel like we're still missing monsters, but I know the breeding combination for Humbug is going to be Courser along with Clamble. That being one of the main reasons I needed to get him on my island, because we're going to be getting both of the mythicals and both of the Wardos here as well. Guys, I said Parcel earlier. I meant Talker. I'm sorry about that. Let's head on over to the breeding structure and see. Okay, actually, let's light the torches first. Shout out to you guys. Y'all are even coming over to my mirror islands and lighting these for me, bro. You guys are the best. Heading over here to the structure, guys, we're going to be throwing Courser in with our newly placed monster Clamble. And this should be the combination that we need to get Humbug placed. Guys, I've never bred a mythical on the mirror islands, so I'm not entirely sure how this process works when it comes to the details of the intricacy getting the monsters on your island. I guess we're going to be finding out in this video today, though. Truthfully, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wait, we got Humbug right there. Let's go. That was only like second or third try. Oh, actually, we might be on a breeding bonanza. I think actually the percentage of getting mythical monsters are increased right now, so that might be why we got him so quick. But nonetheless, here he is. So let's go and hear what he sounds like for our island. There he is. Ah, he has that like electro kind of a guitar sound. The volume on him is very low. You have to really focus in to hear him. Yeah, I remember, guys, whenever I initially got Humbug for my Earth Island, I was a little bit upset. Him being a mythical monster, I was expecting more of an impact and a vibe from his sound to take place, but it really didn't. They don't really use him in that much of a crazy way. Even though we know there is potential, because on Ethereal Island, he actually sounds great. And you can actually hear him. That's where I think the melody is changing. Guys, for those who forgot, one of the main reasons we're revisiting these mirror islands and getting all the monsters is because the melodies have actually been alternating and changing in different ways. So the songs are not the same anymore, even though it's a little bit hard to tell at the moment, but I did hear Humbug. I'm pretty sure he just came in on a different section of the song there and created a different vibe for our Earth Island melody. I think the main differences we're seeing are the timings of certain monsters coming in on sections that they don't normally come in on, which creates kind of a different vibe and melody. It's hard to hear right now, though. I think especially once we get both of the Wardos down and we hear the vocals, it's going to really remind us when certain monsters come in, and we're going to be surprised when those monsters don't come in, but rather they enter into the song later. HYEHE is our next monster in line, the iconic Earth Island mythical. The breeding combination for this monster is going to be the Thumpies along with Pom Pom. Dude, I haven't bred HYEHE, bro. It has been so long. It's probably been over a year and a half, maybe 2 years since I've bred this monster. Or wait, did I rebreed him whenever I had to send monsters over to Mythical Island? I'm not sure. I actually might have bred him at that point on my Earth Island. And we have more recently actually bred a rare version of HYEHE, so maybe that counts. But I don't know. Either way, guys, it's just cool revisiting these older monsters and kind of hearing them in a new way for the first time again. It's just a cool feeling, and it brings me back to the OG days. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. If you guys are enjoying this OG series where we're kind of going back here, please let me know down in the comment section below. I assume after hearing that the melodies for each mirror island changed, and we had the introduction of the merged mirror islands, whatever they're called, you guys would be wanting to see me do a series where we go through and get all of them. And Earth Island being one of the more popular islands that I've made a video on, I figured no better place to start than here. So again, guys, if y'all are liking this series and you want me to continue coming back to the mirror islands, hearing all of these new melodies, getting the monsters one by one, then I'll be sure to go through the other mirror islands and do them all as well, and just have another fun series on the channel of us unlocking these new melodies. 20-hour wait time, guys. I'm assuming this is probably HYEHE. Yes, I recognize that egg from anywhere. This is our laughing monster. What does he play again? It's almost like a flute sound if I remember correctly. I don't know, guys. It's been so long. But with him being bred, let's go ahead and place him on our Earth Island and see how the mythicals are working in together. Oh yeah, he kicks him with the organ sound. Bro, I completely forgot. Oh man. Dude, it's crazy. The design of him, he looks like the coyotes on Back in the Barnyard movie. And then we get that iconic laugh. I love it, guys. Now he's kind of playing in. Bro, it's so awesome. I love how he's kind of dancing around our song here, just throwing his melody left and right. HYEHE is one of those monsters, guys. Everyone loves HYEHE. From like this jokester design here to his organ sound and then the funny laugh that My Singing Monsters kind of does their thing on. He just makes for a really cool mythical and a great addition to anyone's Earth Island. Really cool, guys. Okay, the highlight of this video, it's about to take place right now. I've been saving up relics, guys, and I didn't know for what reasoning. After completing Amber Island, I haven't really had much of a usage for these relics. So today we're gonna be using almost all of them. That's a lot. It's gonna be a hard pill to swallow, but guys, let's go ahead and buy Talker here, our first Wordo. Wow, I haven't, dude, again, I haven't bought a Wordo in so long. It's just a cool thing to re-experience. Okay, we're gonna have to upgrade the castle. That made sense. I feel like I haven't upgraded this thing in forever. So there we go. Let's go ahead and speed through that and get this upgraded design. And now let's go ahead and place our first Wordo, guys. Our song is about to drastically change, guys. I had no idea the impact that Wordos would have on the island until I first got them on Plant Island. And after understanding the weight of them, I just had such high expectations for every single island moving forward. And guys, I still hope that we're gonna be getting Wordos on some of our other islands, such as the magical islands that don't really have them. Maybe we'll see the introduction of some new Wordos in the future, guys, but for now, let's put our focus and attention towards these on Earth Island.
Just keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, dude, the iconic Stewart voice.
And move your head all around. You put your hands in the air and move with the sound.
Do the earthquake. Okay, Talker now. I love how the song is just based around Earth. I arose and I can be mighty, as well as their animations, guys. We have a lot of movement from their arms. The foundation of where it all comes from. Do the earthquake. See, right here, now after they exit their solo, this part is sounding different to me. I feel like there's some changes going on. This is a different order of the monsters. Oh, okay, and that's where the melody resets there. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. They actually said that again. This is proving my point, guys, that things are moved around and very different here. There we go. That's the reset point. Interesting, guys. Okay, now I actually thought it would be more clear once we had all the monsters on the island, and I think I am seeing the changes, but it's kind of... Bro, Stewart just said that by himself. Okay, that's new. That has not happened before. They always are synchronized during that chorus part. But as I was saying, there's... And now he's singing alone. What the heck? Okay, some of the changes are being better identified now. But I'm trying to see the changes towards like the majority of the monsters here. But with them all singing, it makes it a little bit harder to see individually what's going on. But I know for a fact that there are some changes in this melody that are making things sound different. From the ashes of where I arose, can be mighty, and you can be strong. We build the foundation of where it all comes from. Yo! I love it, guys. Earth Island melody, man, it's just one that makes you happy, and I could sit here and listen to this all day long. 1, 2, 3 new wubboxes are all going to be placed on the island in today's video. Of course, over here on the famous Earth Island. And you can be strong. We came in on a good part of the song. The foundation of where it all comes from. Oh, dude, you just can't not love this island. Yes, guys, we are over on the Mirror Island version in today's video, and this is going to be completing the island. That is at least as far as the melody goes. We lack 3 monsters, those all being the wubboxes. A whopping 75 million gold. I forgot how much the normal wubbox costs, guys. I haven't bought one in literally like over a year, which I'm not going to lie is leaving me feeling really nostalgic being back over here on Earth Island. And although the appearance and the name of this island might be the same, I can assure you the Mirror Island version is very different. Within the last year, guys, My Singing Monsters updated all of the Mirror Islands and adjusted the melodies for each of them. Now, guys, we're hearing the same samples from monsters. They didn't create new sounds, but what they did is make a remix version of the melodies by changing the timing of certain monsters, when they would come in, when they would go away, and creating new collaborations with certain vocals.
earthquake.
See, like right there, guys, Stewart never sings alone like that. If you guys are big fans of the game and you know the Earth Island melody really well over on that section, then you would know that the melody here is different. On the surface level, you might not first be able to hear the differences, but I assure you, when you put them side by side, you can tell that the monster handlers took a little bit of extra time to remix this melody.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Dude, I love Stewart's voice.
And move your head all around. You put your hands in the air and move with the sound. Do the earthquake.
Both of the wordos here, man. Even Talker Bro, his voice is cool.
Can be mighty and you can be strong. We built the foundation of where it all comes from. Do the earthquake.
Oh, dude, and then obviously HYEHE's laugh just sticks out up here. Just so many staple monsters exist over here on Earth Island, including these wubboxes, which we're gonna get straight into now, guys. Actually, let's first get the rare version placed on as well. We might as well have all three of them here. That way we can just go through one by one. One of my more popular videos on the channel is my Earth Island playthrough from like 2 years ago. Comment down below if you guys watched that original playthrough. I know one of the popular episodes was me getting the wubboxes, so dude, it's like we're revisiting that in a new way in this video today. Dude, who do we even start with, guys? I don't think I've heard these wubboxes individually, at least without the normal wubbox being in the background first, because that was the first wubbox I actually got placed down on Earth Island. So I think we're gonna do something a little bit different, guys. Let's actually start with the rare wubbox. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the most amount of diamonds. I'm hoping I can just float through this. It looks like I'm gonna be able to. I'm pretty sure it's actually a little bit cheaper to unbox these wubboxes over here on the Mirror Island versions. Dude, there's nothing like the feeling of unboxing a wubbox. Something about that, bro, it's just like Christmas morning right in front of you. Yo, we sliding in?
Keep your feet on the ground and move your head all around.
Dude, the volume can be hard to hear with the rare version of wubbox.
In the air and move with the sound.
But we're actually getting a vocal from him. Turn up the volume, do the remix. We're hearing a lot of different words there. You have to pay close attention, obviously, because his volume level isn't the highest. But dude, the design on this monster, I'll never get over how beautiful these colors are. Just the orange accent, the yellow electricity, guys, and then the record player on his chest that just rotates. All of it is just screaming wubbox, and his melody just perfectly is integrated into the Earth Island as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie, whenever you have a ranking system with rare wubbox, he typically falls lower on the scale, especially when comparing him to epic wubbox and normal wubbox, because of the way they choose to use rare wubbox. But I will say, you have some standout versions of it, like Fire Oasis, for example. Over there, rare wubbox is utilized in a crazy way. He gives an amazing vocal, and he has a bunch of movement that goes around as he sings. But I will say, that is an exception. Normally, when you see rare wubbox, you see a version similar to this. He's sliding back in. It's cool though, guys. I'm not being a hater. I'm just genuinely looking at the reality of what we see with rare wubbox, especially when comparing it to these other two, which we're going to be jumping straight into. Guys, I know a lot of y'all are going to be upset at me for not just doing the breeding. It would probably take me maybe an hour to get through all of these monsters, but for the purposes of you guys not wanting to watch me breed and me not wanting to spend an entire hour breeding, we're just going to power the wubbox up. And wow, dude, dude, the unboxing animation for him, I think it might be my favorite animation in the entire game. I don't know though, I will say evolving Wublins is another cool, and also transporting monsters to Magical Nexus. You guys let me know down in the comment section below. As far as getting a new monster or teleporting a monster, which island does it the best? Oh my goodness, dude. I forgot how strong wubbox comes in here. This is the thing. We have to zoom in to hear rare wubbox, and we have to listen very closely. But with this common version, you are gonna hear him. He makes very well sure of that. And that, to me, guys, is what a wubbox should be like. They should have a profound impact on the game, especially if we have to breed a rare version of every single monster. Guys, you have to go through a lot of depths to get the rare wubbox placed on your island. So I want it to be worth it for me and for you guys. And there's no question about it. When you get the common version of wubbox, it is definitely worth it. And then we continue moving further down the line, leading us to epic wubbox. And I just want to take a second to admire him in his boxed form. He literally is like a little hut. It's a connection of a tractor head there on top of these 4 moving wheels, guys. Like, this is such a detailed and cool boxed version of a wubbox. But as cool as he may be in this box form, it is nothing in comparison to him after he is filled with epic monsters for 750 diamonds, by the way. I'm like 2,000 diamonds down at this point. But who cares, bro? We're making a sick video today. Let's go ahead and power up the epic wubbox. Yo, dude. Oh my gosh, he's so beautiful. Guys, guys, it was literally, I think, like over 2 years ago the first time I looked at this epic wubbox over here and powered him up. So today, dude, we're just taking a stroll down memory lane. But remember, we're focusing on pointing out those little differences in the new melody over here on the Mirror Island version of the islands. Remember, it's not the same thing. With epic wubbox being awoken, let's see if we can notice those differences. Yo, guys, okay. He's coming in, giving us this drumming sound that's adding to our melody. It all comes from to the earthquake. Oh, yo! Dude, he comes in so strong whenever his vocal sparks up. Dude, look at the inside of his mouth. It looks like it just got welded together and it's like lava and hot. To the earthquake. Oh, dude, this melody is just so legendary. To the earthquake. It's no wonder that Earth Island is a fan favorite whenever it comes to my singing monsters. As far as the epic wubbox goes, though, guys, I think it kind of speaks for itself. I'm not gonna lie. From the design to the drumming beat that we get in the first section to the vocal there in the second and third, this wubbox is definitely standing out on the island. I can't lie, though. I think I'm honestly obsessed with the design. From like these different tool parts with him, we have a drill as the hand. It looks like we have different dump trucks, mechanical tractors as the feet there down below. All of this is just super well done, and it really fits into the vibe of Earth Island. You're using those things to dig into the earth in real life. And he's using the design as well as the amazing vocal to dig into our song here on Earth Island. Bro, he's just awesome. It's a game-changing monster that shifts the entire melody, and dude, just it's like all spotlight on epic wubbox. Here we are, though, guys. All of the monsters for the Earth Mirror Island version have been placed on the island. The new melody is complete as far as the monsters go. Actually, no, we are missing Hua, which is our seasonal monster. But let's just listen here, guys. I know this section here is definitely different from the normal Earth Island. I'm really hearing Cybop here, and I feel like I normally don't. And there are a few monsters that are normally playing here that aren't. It can be hard to put your finger on certain things, which monster individually has changed. I'm sure My Singing Monsters obviously has the details of what they exactly did on the money. But from my perspective, it's not drastic, but I definitely am noticing the flow change up and down during different sections of the songs. Like Stu up there, guys, he obviously does not sing by himself there in that way over on the normal version. So dude, it's just cool. Overall, I'm glad I came here, fully completed the Earth Island melody. Here we are, guys. We got Hula placed down, so our Mirror Earth Island is fully complete.